Welcome to the first steps in Quentic video tutorial. In this tutorial we will go over the structure and basic functions of the Quentic platform. Quentic is the all-in-one software solution for your EHS and sustainability needs. The system is comprised of various modules that assist with both daily tasks and long-term projects. Quentic lets you optimize operations in your company. Individual modules offer technical assistance with a variety of tasks. With just a few clicks, you can create operating instructions and risk assessments or compile accident statistics. In Quentic, you can determine and document precisely who is responsible for what process during which time period. You can get an initial overview on the My Quentic page. This start page is customized for each user and can be further configured according to your individual needs. In the upper right-hand corner you can see your name and your company's name or logo. In Quentic, the administrator handles the basic system settings. You can change your personal display and other interface options via the user settings. For example, you can upload a profile picture here. Click on Reset to Default to remove the picture from your profile. User settings can also be used to change the interface language, adjust the appearance of forms, and how Quentic's navigation is displayed. You can set up an out-of-office rule when necessary. This way, another user can conduct essential tasks in Quentic on your behalf while you are away. You can log out via the button to the right of the user settings. Furthermore, you will find a link to the help here. There you will find instructions and video tutorials for many different use cases in Quentic. You can also display the Form Help section in Quentic directly. The information shown will always apply to the part of Quentic you currently have open. Let's familiarize ourselves with the dashboard components. Quentic has quite a few components. Click on Dashboard Settings to add or deactivate different component displays. You can show or hide a component's contents by clicking the corresponding arrows. Filter the contents that are displayed in components by clicking on the corresponding symbol or reset the filter to default. The components contain an overview of all tasks important for your work. They relate to your scopes and responsibilities, for example, actions you are in charge of or actions you have yet to implement. Click the corresponding link to open a data record. You can notify the person in charge of the data record directly via email. Use the copy function to create a similar data record. In the navigation, you can see the individual modules with their corresponding symbols. Click on a module to view its module components and module dashboard. The dashboard gives you an overview of the data saved in the module. You can inform yourself of the status quo by way of statistics, tables, and charts. Click on the module component that corresponds to the task you want to complete. Here you can see the corresponding data record list. In this case, you can open a tree structure to view all existing site units and the data records that belong to it. Open the data record of your choosing. You will see the data record form, which is organized into different tabs. Required fields are shown in bold text and must be filled out before you can save the data record. All other fields are optional. There are different kinds of fields you can enter data in. For example, there are drop-down menus with options to select from, input boxes for plain text, and date fields, where you can either enter the date manually or select the date from the integrated calendar. As soon as you have edited a data record, Quentic will remind you to save it. You can link data records to other data records using link boxes. You will find these in many places throughout Quentic. You can open linked data records from link boxes directly, provided you have the correct authorization. For example, let us open a link to a business unit. Once we click on the link, the business unit's module component will open. Once you have edited and saved any changes to the data record, you can return to the previous page via the jump back label. We are now back at our starting point, the site unit's module component. A link can also be created between two data records from different modules. If there is no link yet, click on the jump label to create a new data record. You can see all information concerning the data record, such as who is in charge and who edited the data record last. In cases where you have a long data record list, use the filter function to reduce the number of data records shown. You can export a data record list or specific data records from it as Word, PDF or Excel documents. For more information on this, please consult the corresponding video tutorials. Create a new data record by clicking on the corresponding button in the toolbar. Once you have finished your work in Quentic, sign out before closing your browser window. This brings us to the end of the tutorial. Thank you for watching.